Hello, in this video I'm going to go over how to turn in Project 1. Alright, let me first show you what you're going to need to prepare for Project 1 before you're ready to submit. So I have a series of images that I'm going to post to the assignment. I have a selection of Vine Charcoal, Compressed in Black Pastel, Conte, and I have an example of different types of graphite. So I'm going to be posting in this video those 4 photographs to this project to give you an idea of how to complete this project. The other thing that I have is the written portion of what I'm going to embed into my reply. I've pre-typed that into a word processor. In this case, I'm using Microsoft Word, which you have access to as a North Seattle student. You do have a Microsoft Word account for using Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, so that can be fantastic. And I've gone ahead and prepared my written descriptions before I'm ready to embed. I do this because Canvas can be finicky and it's really easy for you to lose information and for it not to automatically save. And then you've put a ton of time putting together this post and you click a button and you end up on a new screen and you've lost all that content. So I find it's much better to kind of write your content ahead of time. I've prepared both of those things, and since I've got my photos on my desktop and I've got my written descriptions on my desktop, I'm ready to submit my assignment. So for this assignment, you're posting under 2 different categories. If you scroll down to the bottom, you're gathering your drawing materials and documenting them, and you're gathering your drawing tools and documenting them. And for my example, I'm going to be making a post that has 4 different examples of drawing materials. So the demo that you're watching me do is not going to completely finish the assignment. I still will not have done a selection of my drawing tools. So when you come down to this box, this post drawing materials, what you're going to want to do is reply to this specific thread. So you're not, for this assignment, going to come up here to reply, but you're going to come down, find the appropriate header, and as this fills up, it might you might have to kind of search for it. So drawing materials should be at the top, and halfway down should be drawing tools. And you're going to come over to this arrow, and you're going to reply directly within this box. And then this little dialog box is going to pop up, and now I'm ready to post. So my first category is Vine Charcoal, and I'm just going to copy and post all of this. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do copy. I'm going to put my title here, and then I'm going to give a space, and now I'm going to embed an image. So I'm going to come over to this picture icon. It's a little square with a mountain and a moon. I'm going to click on it, and the first thing I'm going to look for is I'm going to drag and drop my Vine Charcoal. I'm going to add to the alternate text. I'm just going to repaste category Vine Charcoal. That's what that image is. It's really important that you add this alternate text because if my internet or your internet or a fellow student's internet is taking a while to load, this will appear and we'll then know that you submitted an image and we can wait for it. So depending upon your internet, this could take a moment. All right, once your image has loaded, you'll notice it's really large. Now, our cell phones take really large photos, and we don't need an image that's this large. So I'm going to click on the image, and this little option, Image Options, appear. And I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to come over here to size. I'm going to notice the alternate text is here. I don't have decorative image. We don't want a decorative image. Embed images select. I'm going to click on custom, and we're going to come to extra large. And even extra large is really going to make this image a lot smaller. If I want to make it smaller, I can click on it one more time, and maybe large will be good for this project. For our drawings, we definitely want extra large so that we can see it. All right, next thing I need to do, I'm going to return to my Word document, and I'm just going to copy and paste this text. Okay, getting rid of that, and if I want, I can come up here to make it easier. I can put a little bold. I love the line function, so I'm going to insert a horizontal line. I just came up to insert and came down to horizontal line. That helps me separate each my categories out in this post. But now I'm ready to upload my next photo. This is not necessary, just if you feel like it feels a little visually cluttered, it's a good thing to add. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is add my category Black Pastel and Compressed Charcoal. And so I'm just repeating that exact process, coming back to my images. If you click on this arrow, you'll have usually 2 options, upload image and user images. Upload images as if it's on your desktop. User images as if you've already loaded it onto Canvas. It's just an additional step that maybe you've taken. All right, my image is loaded. Another way I can adjust the size is if I click on it, you'll notice a blue binding box appears. I can grab one of those corners and I can kind of pull and drag. So I can also make this a little bit smaller by kind of pulling and dragging. I could also click on images, image options, and adjust the pixel size really easily there. So there's multiple ways to change the size of an image. Now I'm ready to copy my text. All right, next up, graphite in different forms, or Conte. All right, my image is loaded and I'm ready to adjust the size. Now, many people ask me, how can you adjust the size if you're using the phone app? And the short answer is you can't. So you cannot make adjustments to the size if you're using the app. This can be tricky for those who want to post from your phone camera directly from the app rather than having to download or email yourself the image. My recommendation is to use your phone to post and then to go to a desktop and edit your images, your thread, so that your image is smaller. So you can click post reply right here, and here you'll see that I've got under drawing materials, I have Vine, Black Pastel, Conte. And rather than click reply again to add to it, I can come up to these ellipses and I can click on them again, and I can go edit. So you do have access to edit your posts. So you can post using directly from your phone and then edit the size from a desktop. Another thing you can do if you're trying to adjust the size from your phone is you can view Canvas from a web browser on your phone. So rather than use the app, go to your web browser on your phone and go to visit Canvas through the web browser. You'll find it's a little clumsy because everything does tend to look just like this, but super tiny. So it can be a little clumsy, but it's also a good workaround. All right, I'm going to add my last image here, graphite in other forms, and I'll be ready to submit this assignment. All right, I have everything here. I'm ready to hit done. And you can see it's taking my images just a little bit of time to load because they're large. So it's good that I resized them. All right, now when it's time for you to submit your assignment, please remember that you're not going to click reply to my post or to your fellow students' post, but you're going to come back to this original header that has my name in it, and it says drawing materials, reply to this discussion thread. And you're going to click the little reply right underneath that. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing all your materials.